Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies, and Keanu Reeves is back as John Wick in John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. And yes, this is the best one in the trilogy. So part 3, it picks up within minutes of the ending of part 2, with that $14 million bounty on John's head. Now the clock strikes 1 hour later and the price now goes up. Now, John may try to run and escape, but there are eyes everywhere on him, and there really is no escaping or getting out of the mess that he's in. Back for more action again are Lance Reddick, Ian McShane, and Lawrence Fishburne, and new to the franchise are Oscar winners Halle Berry and Angelica Houston. This is once again directed by Chad Stahelski, who has now directed all 3 John Wick movies. Back again is also screenwriter Derek Kolstad, who continues to unravel new layers to the John Wick universe and how deep this assassination organization goes. And yet, it never felt convoluted in my opinion. I never felt like Kolstad was just adding new plot devices to keep this franchise alive. There are specific rules and consequences, and we see how that affects everyone and not just John. The High Table has now placed ultimatums on Winston, who's played by Ian McShane, and the Bowery King, who's played by Lawrence Fishburne. The story goes international for a little bit, but it always comes back to the Continental Hotel, which provides for this stunning set piece in the climax. Now, Kolstad and Stahelski, they really know what fans love and appreciate about this franchise to then really set it apart from all the other action movies out there. They really have mapped out this specific design and look for these films, much like we've come to expect from the Mission Impossible movies. There's an artistry at hand, and Chad Stahelski continues to keep that up in Chapter 3. The cinematography is beautiful, and how it captures the action and the art direction and the overall dire mood here. There was thunderous applause at my screening after the very first fight sequence. Stahelski really continues to push the violence even more so in this one. Parabellum is Latin for war, and every action sequence is stylized and sharply choreographed, resulting in some pretty brutal moments that are not meant for the squeamish. The character of John Wick may just be a career high for Keanu Reeves. He can sure take a beating, but he still plays him cool and keeps him that strong fighter type. He's this unstoppable force, so it's really fun to watch just how far he can go. And then it gives the film really endless options in how we can take down any counter-assassin after him. There's this extended sequence between him, Halle Berry, and these 2 dogs who take down a plethora of men who are out to kill him. And Halle Berry can really hold her own in these action scenes next to Keanu Reeves. To balance all of the action, the film has this really twisted sense of humor with these characters, without any kitschy one-liners to go along with it. I'm giving John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have new reviews of movies like The Hustle, which is now in theaters, Wine Country, which is now streaming on Netflix. And then don't forget, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Paul's Movie Trip, and then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews, some new trailers, and some new film series that are happening here in Minnesota. Thank you so much for watching Paul's Trip to the Movies.